Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls are up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Macy against Ainge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Clark hears something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
And both free throws good for Macy.
You instantly notice that Kyle Macy has a natural talent for shooting the ball. He understands the angle so well and knows just the touch to put on his shots.
Now, here is Bird. Back to Johnson. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jordan. Jumps up, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
The defensive instincts of MJ kicking in. Terrific at sensing when to go for the steal.
And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Count it.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. Tipped away. And stolen by Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
Johnson kicks to McHale. The Celtics working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to McHale. The shot, no good. Oakley with some nice D. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game one. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. Macy against Johnson. The pass to Ainge. Clock at 6. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound. Chicago with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Still hot from his last game. Michael Jordan's momentum carrying over into this one.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Bird finds McHale. To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by McHale.
What tenacity from Johnson, able to absorb the hit and work through it. And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record, but they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game one, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan, and Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that.
The coach now looking to make some adjustments.
Yeah, so I like this timeout. Reset, talk it over, how you want to attack this game.
Boston making some changes. Walton comes in for Parrish. And it's Easting in for Dennis Johnson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here is Ainge. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
A reliable role player for this team. Easting understands how to facilitate this offense and involve his teammates.
And he sinks the second. Now Paxson. Michael Jordan on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got 10 points.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Here is Seasting. 6 to shoot. Over Paxson. And another miss by Boston.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Bird looking it over. Here's Walton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
With height, touch, basketball IQ, Bill Walton has it all to score down low.
Jordan on the wing. Shoots over Ainge. Jordan with the bucket. And that's 12 points for Jordan.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Bird kicks to Ainge. From deep. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. Oakley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Michael Jordan to the free throw line. It's on Danny Ainge. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Celtics making a change here. Wedman's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
Here is Seasting. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Bird. Sweet move. No good there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bulls out front. They lead by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Celtics trail by 12.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Look on Johnson. Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then there's Wedman. And it's Parrish in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Wedman. Kept alive. A shot's good from Parrish.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Now here's Paxson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jordan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. It's stolen by Johnson. You know, you have to give credit to the Bulls so far. Clark, they've managed to slow down the Celtics' big three.
Well, Kevin, they knew they had to be better to give themselves a chance. I mean, so far, I think they've answered the call quite well.
Now, here is Jordan. 17 points in the game.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And stolen by Oakley.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
And the layup falls.
This is where Oakley makes his living. Strong move in the lane.
Celtics trailed by 14. Ainge dishes to McHale. Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Over Paxson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. A nice shot by Bird.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yes, well said. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow, it would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Ainge against Jordan. Back to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got 8.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
Pass to Gervin. It's stolen by McHale. And Mike looking at the two stars for the teams. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Now, here is Jordan. Following the shot by Kevin McHale. Gervin outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Ainge, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Bird. Guarded by Gervin. Passes it to Ainge. Shoots over Macy. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for McHale. And it's Easting in for Ainge. And then for Chicago, Green comes in for Charles Oakley. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
To go along with his length, Parrish is an efficient scorer with a variety of moves.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds too.
Redmond's checked in for Bird. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago leading by 10. Jordan with it. 24 points for him. Over Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Corzine against Johnson. Corzine the pass to Jordan. Fade away. It's good. Jordan's got 11 points in the quarter.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Celtics trail by 10.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Oakley is out there with Corzine. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Macy. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard position. Here is Corzine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 12-point Bulls lead. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Here's Jordan. And Clark, that'll put Jordan at 30 points once again.
Every time you look up, it seems, Jordan has more and more points. They just keep coming. He's been every bit as impressive as he was in Game 1 to me.
Here's Ainge. That one off the back iron and out.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much.
Tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
So it's the Celtics now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bucket is good. Ainge has got 5 now. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. And Corzine gets it to go.
Battling for 2 points. Dave Corzine showing some heart.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Bird against Gervin. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Johnson. The Celtics need to get a shot off to the paint. Here's Ainge. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Ainge has got 4 this quarter. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Michael Jordan. McHale dishes to Bird. Rebounded by Corzine. The Bulls leading by 14. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Johnson is such a crafty and unpredictable player. Understands how to draw fouls.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The best defensive guard in the league. Dennis Johnson makes his opponents work for anything they get.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Bird. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Paxson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their 2nd season.
Here is Easting. It's a 10-point game. And it's slammed in by McHale.
The floor general leadership of Johnson, outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
Right side, Jordan. Oakley against Walton. Green breaking loose. Shots good by Oakley. Oakley's got 8 points. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Wedman. McHale looking for an opening. Johnson. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feed. McHale's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Chicago leading by 6. Outside Jordan. Back to Paxson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Paxson absorbing the contact, but still getting the shot off. That's just good, tough basketball there.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Paxson.
A solid role player for this team. Paxson's job is to take high percentage shots and move the rock.
Both free throws good from Paxson. Here is Easting. Guarded by Paxson. Seasting passes to McHale. 2 on the clock. And the shot is good. McHale's got 8 points.
Down low, McHale has a myriad of moves. Just so tough to stop.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. Here's Paxson.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in game 1.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
McHale is out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Walton. And it's Ainge in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Bulls leading by 6. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
And it's Bird missing. And the Celtics front court hasn't been bad. But the Bulls group, Mike, the Bulls group has really held their own.
And that's a big win for the Bulls. To get equal production from the forward positions gives Chicago a huge advantage.
Well, I like seeing Corzine get nasty on the glass. Not afraid to throw his weight around. And he's got quite a bit of weight to throw around.
Now here's Bird. Passes to McHale. And Walton kicks to McHale. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Paxson pulls it in.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Drops in the tray.
And Jordan understands when to shoot from deep. His shot selection is really fantastic.
And the pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Here's Johnson. Boston again missing. The Bulls leading by 11. Three-pointer on the way. And that's collected by Bill Walton. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Steps back and fires. And he can't bank that one in. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off. That was something to see.
My goodness. Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Looking to stop the bleeding and put an end to this run.
Yeah, coach wants to settle them down and get them organized.
Celtics trailed by 13. Bird outside. Ainge against Jordan. Johnson left side. Down low. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
Didn't we mention Paris shoots it extremely well? Show him, big fella.
The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Johnson dishes to Ainge. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Jordan. Now the Bulls with it. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Now here's Johnson. Bird kicks to Ainge. McHale left side. Back to Ainge. The 10-footer. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. McHale's got 4 assists in the game. Michael Jordan on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jordan's got 17 now, just in the second half.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
Pass to Bird. Over Gervin. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run. Feeds to Oakland. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ainge. Here's McHale. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Jordan, high post. Johnson's there. Count that one. Corzine's got 4 points this quarter.
They've chosen not to let up at all. They continue to pile it on.
And I'll come out and say it. This game is all but over.
Now here's Johnson. Dishes it to Parrish. Johnson against Macy. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. And it's in there.
Playing to their strengths, Boston doing a nice job feeding the Chief inside and utilizing his size.
Johnson against Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 45 points.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Now, here is Ainge. Out left to the wing. Parrish, the pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Ainge. The Celtics working the ball around now. Fires from 18. They grab their own miss. Good on the bucket.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
12 seconds left in the game. Macy passes to Jordan. Here is Oakley. Nice D from McHale.
He did everything in his power to make that a difficult shot.
Yeah, great contest. You know, this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago.